We embrace a new future. Good morning, friends. Thank you for joining me again. You're with Elvertine, a void elf warrior, also a blacksmith and a miner, sometimes fisher elf and sometimes a cook. We're going to continue on with our professional leveling journey, and in the last episode you might recall how difficult it was to get Saronite, and that's because I think it was just a bad time of day. So we need to head out back to, let's have a look, and try Wintergrasp and then Sholzar again. I probably should just try, if truth be told, I should probably just go back to Icecrown, as I had enormous success before in Icecrown. At least with Saronite. It's fairly early in the morning, although it is a Saturday. So hopefully I'm beating all the other farmers to get out there. Never really noticed that blue before. It looks like Saronite actually. Maybe it is. Maybe that was an artistic touch by the game designers. Currently sitting at level 34. Most of the mobs seem to be level 30, except for the ones in Wintergrasp, which are 40 for some reason. Here's our first success. A nice big rich Saronite node. We need a lot of Saronite, is what I've recognized. Very Saronite thirsty recipes to level up. And what else can I say about that? Titanium we need, but not really yet. Those Eternals, need those as well. One of the downsides, of course, is with Saronite you need 2 ores to make 1 bar. So that's a little bit of a drag. Some titanium. When you farm the titanium nodes, the nice thing is it gives you a lot of Eternals with it as well. That's a kind of crystalline substance that seems to drop with the ore. Scourge home. Always get a couple of nodes here. So I'm doing pretty well so far. This hopefully means there's no one out farming as well. Whoops, got a bit too close there. I'm not sure if there's really a pattern to where the ore spawns yet. It's hard to know. You see them on the mini-map, or you see where they potentially could spawn, but often there's nothing there. Whereas in Burning Crusade, I think there was always at least one in a cluster. Or maybe that was in the original. In Vanilla WoW, sorry. So let's come back down to the main valley area. I think I've been here, so I might head north. Let's head up here, maybe go around the back. There's one there. there's another one there. Didn't see that one before. Sometimes the phasing between different areas hides the ore. It's kind of strange phenomenon. You just see it and then you don't, or vice versa. The Death Gate. Let's go up here a little bit. Into the mountains a bit more. There's a note here just sitting on the ledge. Another one nearby. It's down here. Doing very well. A roaring start, you might say. In 5 minutes, we've got ourselves 13 pieces. And yesterday, I think we got a total of 20 in half an hour, so enormous difference. Let's head kind of up and around like that, back down. Try to find myself a sort of pattern or a loop, if possible. Syndragosa's Fall. There's usually one node around here. There we go. We'll beat up this guy here. There's another node there, I can see it on the map. Is it up the top? Where is it? Just here somewhere. Interrupt. Okay, let's head into the valley down here. You don't get too harassed by the mobs. Now, should I have another go at this guy? I don't know. Should I try? Should I try? Okay, let's have a go. Here we go. I'm going to use Ignore Pain if I can. Actually doing a lot better this time than before. It must have been the interference before that got me. Looks like I'm actually going to do it. Take down Putridus. Nice. Got some braces there. I've got an abandoned adventurer's satchel. Got some frostweave. Okay, I feel very satisfied, and I got an achievement. went so horribly wrong last time I tried to kill him. I was just being a noob, probably. Giant's toe wrap of the Fireflash, that's hilarious. That's the name of the armor I just found. Once again, I completely forgot to download the add-on for finding rare mobs. I'll get there eventually. The Valley of Lost Hope. Sindrigo's is full, I was just up here. Let's head down here a bit more. A little bit more titanium would be nice. Let's come into the middle of the valley a little bit. Wow, 2 nodes. One there. Grab this one. And this one just over here. Somewhere. There it is. Just head over this side for a brief moment as well. 2 nodes over here. This place is just full of ore, which is awesome. It's another reminder that if you can't find any ore, there's definitely someone farming in front of you. How are we doing with our ore? Let's tally. 29 pieces. It sounds like a lot. I mean, that's pretty much almost 60 pieces of ore, which is great. But you just need so much ore for the recipes. The one saving recipe is the Eternal Belt Buckle recipe, which only needs like 4 pieces, but it also requires Eternals as a mix, and they can be quite tricky to find unless I go farming them. So much detail in this expansion, in the environment. I mean, little campsites, pots boiling. We could actually try dropping into the Sholzar Basin for a bit of variety. It's kind of around this side. I just feel I'm doing so well in this zone at the moment. Swing around the quarry. Usually get a couple, 1 or 2 here, sometimes even more. Where is that node? Oh look, there it is, titanium. Very, very good. Titanium gives me crystallized fire as well, which is pretty handy for the recipes. We'll head up here into the mountains. Maplewood treasure chest. Let's come down this side of the quarry. More titanium. Nice. Let's head briefly up to... No, let's not go to Jotunheim. Often the ore spawns underground there, which is not fun to harvest. Head out to this node very briefly and then spin back into the main valley. Down here, then maybe drop over into the Sholzar Basin. Let's come down here first. Thirty-three pieces, or bars I could say. A little bit disappointing. Maybe someone's farming around here. Would have expected to get at least one around there. There's one there, I think. Back in the air, let's come across this side. So many mobs down here. There's a node just there. Oh, perfect. Rich Saronite. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Channeling my Jim Carrey there. Now I might just quickly come up this way. Try and get one more node just on this side of the map and then head over to Sholzar. Just like that. Okay, Sholzar now after this. Can we squeeze out one more? Is there? That's a no. Okay. Heading back this direction. Sholzar is kind of that way. So I'll just point myself in that direction. There's sort of aerial combat going on here. There's the broken sky, shattered sky, more like. I can see a node here. There's a node underground. There's 2 nodes underground. The flesh works. That's Sholzar down there in the distance. This. Okay. Let's see if Sholzar is going to provide a bit of a bounty today. Yesterday evening, peak server time, barely one. Barely a single node. I think I got one, which is incredibly strange for Sholzar. Not going to mess with that guy. Bytheus, the flesh something slayer. Okay, so let's head sort of, I don't know really, down the river a little bit. Some nettlefish. Haven't had a fish for a while. Need to keep up fishing skills for sure. Fish is one of those strange auction house items. Like it doesn't sell for ages and then suddenly someone buys up literally all the fish on the auction house in one hit. Probably someone leveling up their cooking. Pygmy suckerfish. Don't think I've sold any of those yet. Oops. Back on my flying mount. Let's try and find some ore now. So here's one of those pillars coming up. There's usually, if no one's farming that is, there's usually 1 or 2 nodes around the pillars. There's one. Rich saronite. Okay, we're in combat. I got the ore though. It's the miner's creed there, I just made it up. I got the ore. I should say, at least I got the ore. So it's quite challenging in this area to find a kind of pattern to fly around. Some people just opt to fly around the edge of the basin, which is an acceptable strategy. But there's a lot of ore inside the basin. Doing a bit better now in Sholazar than I did before, I think. I think Ice Crown is probably the better place if you had to choose one, really. Let's come back down this way a little bit. No, I remember there's a cave there, so or that appears on the mini-maps, probably underground. More nettlefish. Maybe grab some more nettlefish. Flying sideways. Let's come over here. Let's head out to the edge of the basin. The Frenzy Heart River. This is gorilla country. I think a sort of zigzag pattern is probably the best. So you kind of go along the wall of the basin like this, and then you kind of go inland a little bit like this. This is another pillar here. Should probably circumambulate the pillar. See if I can get like one bit of graphics lag there, graphics card lag. Not finding much serenite, probably being farmed, I'm guessing. Let's come up here a little bit. Just feels like this valley is not the place to farm serenite. Whether it genuinely is just a matter of it doesn't have as much, or whether there are people busily farming, it's hard to say. Like I'm getting a little bit, but it doesn't really feel like Ice Crown Valley overall, on balance. Let's pop down here, it's a flight path, we should just pick that up. And maybe, what's this? Have a fish here. Nettlefish. Can't remember really how desirable nettlefish are. There's a thresher down there. Threshodon. Okay. Some pygmy suckerfish as well. Let's head in this general direction, up over out of the river, towards the pillar. I'm going to head this way for a moment. Head back to my favourite farming place, which is, if you haven't already guessed it, Wintergrasp. $51 pieces of saronite. Nice haul so far. There's a node just here somewhere. We're going to make hay while the sun shines. Now if there's a battle presently on, it'll kick us out of Wintergrasp. It just ejects you, teleports you outside the battle. So let's have a look. I don't think there is a battle. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. However, one of the downsides, if you arrive here just immediately after a battle, often players will stay around and farm. So we'll see. I once got into aerial combat here with a paladin, and he had this cool PvP trick where he would fly above me, dismount in midair, and then try and stun me with his Hammer of Justice, which actually worked for my doom. I remember it quite well. I was very impressed. These things impress me, clearly. Okay, we'll just do a perimeter run of the battlefield. Rich saronite. I have to admit it, I do get excited when it's a rich saronite node. 7 pieces of ore in one hit. I think they introduced the rich saronite nodes into the game because players were complaining they just needed so much saronite for blacksmithing. And also lots of people, when the expansion was fresh, would be over farming, as well as gold farmers, bots and so on. It's just really hard for blacksmith in those days. Like it was a miserable profession to try and level up. Just tediously slow. So they introduced the idea of the rich node to try and help players out a little bit. Which it did indeed. Just gotta remember these guys are level 40. Let's head back this way. Could just stay in Wintergrasp really, and just do laps and laps and laps. It's a very consistent source of ore for sure. And you get titanium too, which is always a bonus. If I was a little bit higher level, I'd probably farm the fire elementals, because when they drop the crystallized fires, they're really good for blacksmithing recipes. Oh, titanium. Oops. That was a bit stingy. It just gave me titanium only. Combat zone. Now, this node is sometimes at the bottom of the waterfall, and you just have to be mindful. There's a glacial spirit. I might just ignore that node. I just don't want to get killed by a glacial spirit, if truth be told. Nice rich node here. Forest emerald. These gems here, they sell very well, and they sell for a lot of money. So what I'm trying to say is, they make me very happy. Although, speaking of money, I'm doing very well with my gold. About 7,000 here, almost 8,000. There's usually a node here. Another rich node, very nice. We're up to 76 bars. Let's see if we can hit 100. Oh, another one. So good. Making hay while the sun shines, as they say. When the going's good. Now this one here can be tricky to farm. Oh, I so want it though. Because that guy there comes over. No, he ignored me. That's nice. Just got 2 rich ones in a row. So we're up to 81 already. There's that same node again, just around here. The nodes inside here, this zone here, can be hard to farm because of these elementals lurking around. I'll just see if I can ninja one without getting attacked. Where is that one? Not to be. Not to be. Let's head out to these nodes. Whispering Wind, Angelfish, oh, it's a bit disappointing. There's usually one node out there. Where do we say I was? 82, okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to 100. I'm feeling like taking a break soon. So maybe just finish the circuit around Wintergrasp. It's a pretty good effort. See how we go with our recipes. Probably end up making those belt buckles. More titanium. Always welcome. Another rich node here. Let's head out to the plateau bit. I don't know what to call it. Plateau bit. Oh, another rich node. So good. $89 pieces. Very close to 100. Very close to my goal. Spin back around here. This is pretty much a full circuit of the battlefield. Just go for a little bit longer. Come back over this way. There's always a node over here, is my opinion, my firm opinion, at the end of these rocks here. And there it is. Oh, look, that guy's so close. Let's quickly grab it. Wasn't too bad. 92 pieces. So if we get 16 more pieces, that's 100. I'm feeling that pressure to create symmetry. Symmetry pressure. Is that even a thing? This will help. Six more pieces for the rounding off to 100, if we can. Why not? Why not? It's very possible at this rate. You know, I would happily buy this ore on the auction house to help me level up, but it is so expensive. It sells for like something like 40 gold for a single piece of ore. I mean, just crazy prices. Makes me wonder who buys it, or does anyone buy it? Makes me wonder a lot of things, actually. And there we are, 100 pieces. Well, 200 pieces of ore, 100 bars of saronite. For some strange sense of symmetry, I'm going to finish up over here. I don't know why. I can't tell you. It just feels right. I think I'm just being greedy, probably, if give you my honest answer. Okay. Up at the foot of this mountains here, then we'll zone back. Okay, back to Dalaran we go. 104 pieces of saronite, Titan steel. I'm not going to make any Titan steel today. Back to the blacksmith's workshop. Okay, and let's get smelting. Start with the titanium. Saronite dirks. Okay, and I'm going to pause the video while I smelt all that. Okay, so we've got all our saronite now. Going to the blacksmithing recipe book. So let's have a look. Eternal belt buckles. Oh. Let's make up some crystallized. What do we need? Shadows. And earths. And waters. It's the waters that are letting us down. Could make a lot more if we had more water. So I shudder to think what the price is on the auction house. So we'll start with the water. Crystallized water, 20 gold per. That's terrible. 50 gold per. So if we were to buy 10, it's 500 bucks. Yep. Let's do it. A little bit of pain now for a lot of gain. Okay. Now go back to the recipe book and let's see how much of a difference. Well, that's a lot better. Eternal belt buckles. Getting better bang for my buck now. Some more recipes to learn. A lot more. 45. Look at all the recipes. Look what I see there. Look what I see. Shield spikes. Weapon chains. So good. Okay. We're going to make a few of these, that's for sure. More recipes now. Let's make a few more of these titanium whatchamacallits. We make some keys as well. We get to level 55. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the keys. 16 keys. Let's see how we go with these. Can we get to 65 is the question. I think we will. And we did. Very happy about that. Learning all the advanced recipes, and we have pretty much maxed out. Oh, so good. Maxed out blacksmithing for Wrath of the Lich King, which means it's probably time to move on to Cataclysm, if possible. Is there anything else we can do? 300. Where are my recipes? I'm losing my mind here. So Northrend actually maxes out at 75, but I now know all the recipes. And when I hit max level, I can come back and make all these amazing recipes. Make Titan Steel, grab frozen orbs and so on. Amazing shield. It's a pretty cool shield actually. Okay, well, once again, thank you for joining me on this leveling journey. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I hope you join me again soon. Bye for now.